Welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the show. Right, welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio with Emmy Hikins, and a lovely singer and a songwriter all the way from Colorado in the USA, Juwan Rohan. He's a rapper and a producer, sorry. Right. So, what would you do if there was no music at all?
Oh, wow. Hard question. Was not expecting that. I'd figure something out. I'd have to entertain myself somehow.
Music
does so much.
It does.
You know, it gives them, like, it can change their mood. So that's like really important, like when you're starting your day.
Yeah.
So if there was no music, man, I'd have to find something to do, something to like make me happy.
Yeah.
You know?
I was speaking to an artist from the Bahamas, and he said I'll just be problem to humans, you know. I'll be in and out of jail, he said.
Yeah, I tell you, if there was no music, there'd be a lot more problems.
Hey, there would be, wouldn't it?
From everyone.
Yeah. So, what inspires you to write a new song?
I'd have to say whatever I'm going through. Like if I just feel an urge, like I need to get this out of me and you know, vent to people. Not to just one specific person, you know, because I don't vent to just one specific person. Yeah. When I vent, it's just me writing music. So like, I'm like, okay, like, you know, I saw this happen today. Yeah. And you know, I want to let society know how I feel about this. So I'm gonna write about it, and then I'm gonna, you know, release a song. So that's what gives me the urge to write. Is whatever happens in the moment that I feel needs to be said in that moment. Wow, brilliant. So how would you describe the very first step to making a new song for you? The very first step is, I like to, well, you know, the very first step is finding the right beat to match what you're talking about. Yeah. And then once you find that beat that you're like, yeah, this is a good beat. Once you find that, I like to start with the chorus. Yeah. Like I said, that's the hardest part for me. And once I get the chorus done, the rest comes easy. Like the verses they just flow. Wow. So the chorus is probably the hardest part. Yeah. And I like to get that done and get that out of the way, because then that gives you the baseline to at least know what you're talking about when you're rapping. Wow. So I know you obviously love all your songs, as do many other musicians, but you're gonna have to narrow it down to just two that you really like at the moment. Dang, that's hard. You know, I'd say two of the songs that I really like right now have not been released yet. So I'd say, okay, I'll go. Two of the songs that I like right now would have to be from the album. Yeah. So the album Untold Diaries. I'd say the first song would have to be Watch. Yeah. And that pretty much talks about like the struggles I've been through as a African American, growing up in society, you know, being judged by everyone, you know, and that pretty much like tells a story about where I'm from and what they expect from us. So I'd have to say that was pretty deep. And the beat is awesome. The other one I'd have to say is Decisions. Right. It's kind of goes along the same lines, you know, like when everyone doubted you, you know, like there was a lot of people that was like, like, I mean, I'd have to agree, like before my music, like my producing, like sucked. It wasn't really, you know, big until just recently. So, Decisions, I'd have to say, I shouted my mom out in that song, wrote a verse about her, because she always supported me, no matter like what everyone else said, you know. So those are the two biggest songs. Wow, that's brilliant. So, how important are your fans? Well, I'm currently trying to build a bigger, you know, base, bigger fan base. So, I mean, but like the people who listen to my music and, you know, reach out to me and let me know how I'm doing, say they didn't like this song, they really enjoyed the song, it like touched them in this way, like that's really important. That feedback like means everything. You know, the fact that my music can like help someone get through their day or like relate to, or, you know, they can relate to me. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Wow, that's brilliant. So this is the point where you get to give shout out to anybody at all. Go for it.
I'd have to shout out one of the producers I started working with, Andrew Ishamura from Colorado College. He's a great producer. He helped me, you know, start self-producing my own music and get on the right track to do that stuff. He even sold me his equipment, so shout out to him. I have to shout out my mom and my brother for always supporting me and, you know, blasting my music in the car whenever they're in the car. So that's pretty cool. Wow. And then I shout out to anyone who listens to my music. Like, I just ask that people give me a chance, you know. Like, there's a lot of rappers nowadays that just like, man, like I make music, I'm a rapper, like, and then you listen to their music and it's just like, you're not a rapper, like, what are you doing? Your music's like trash, like, so like, it's hard saying that I'm a rapper, telling people, hey, listen to my music, because they're just like, no, you're just like another one of these rappers. So I appreciate, and I shout out to anyone who gives my music a chance. Like, literally, that's all I need is a chance to impress you.
Oh, brilliant. So it's been lovely having you in it's Deepstuff Radio 1 studio, and would love to have you again. You know, if you have any upcoming projects that you want to tell us about at this stage, you know, you want us to look forward to, and later on, if you want to come to the studio again and tell our listeners about, you know, whatever progress that's been made since then, and, you know, any upcoming shows that you want us to look out for. I mean, if you have any now, just let us know. Otherwise, I
got nothing booked right now. But I'm supposed to be performing for Mama at Colorado College in May.
Brilliant. So I've been Emmy Hikins, and it's been lovely having you in the studio, Juwan Rohan, all the way from Colorado in the US of A. So I've been Emmy Hikins, and you've been listening to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio. Have a lovely week now.